You're in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. Ty Chandler to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. Looking to throw right away. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
His first throw is an interception. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
They motion the tight end over. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a 49er first down. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Purdy throwing here. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Darnold. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Slot man in motion right. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing here, Darnold. Has his man, it's Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up.
Will Parker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He goes out of bounds on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Motioning one of the tight ends. First down, and they go right back to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. A lot of grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On his Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To throw, here's Darnold. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back now, pressure on its way. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
They'll throw it again. And it's caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And they miss the kick and leave a point on the table after the touchdown. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. He fields it from the 8. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Motioning left is their running back. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll go down here at the 16. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Record, the kickoff for the Vikings.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now it's Purdy. Rifles it, and it's caught. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Purdy throwing here. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun is Purdy. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and short, here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Darnold looking to throw. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49ers 34-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
13.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Back to throw it. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. He's back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And they don't get a desperately needed 1st down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Running right, this is Jones. He finds space into the red zone. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Recuerden on for the point after. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Caught by Jennings. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Purdy on first down. Pass complete to his back. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Quick hitter complete. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. New set of downs for him at the 38. Looking to throw it. Down to the 10. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
49ers 24. Just moving to kick off for the 49ers.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Jones, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Jones once more. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Vikings 27.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Hits his man on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. To throw. And it forced it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.